freight. What's that?
My own creation.
What is it?
It's puff pastry, brie and cranberry.
Puff pastry, brie and cranberry. Interesting.
I think I should have spaced them out on the tray.
What is it we're transporting here? Motor oil? Okay. The snack queen strikes again. Yeah, she's having what she calls a party lunch, Chris, where she just brings in lots of random nibbles. As they come out the oven, she brings them. Wait, that's floating. That's actually floating. This is going to be an interesting pickup. I might have to just F9 this. This ain't going to work. There's obviously a bug here. Unless it'll suddenly teleport down. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yay! It's one of those new smart trailers. You should go on CMP, it's better. You should be a streamer. I'll have the camera back on soon. I'm almost finished with lunch, unless Mr. Squirrel brings more random stuff. You just had a Tunnock's tea cake. Is that one of those, is that one of those toasted tea cakes? Or is that one of the chocolatey ones? I do, Bunny, yes. If I'm all over the road, it's because I'm looking over to pick up food. Right, so it's a chocolatey one. Yeah. Matthew, thank you for 5 months. What do you think of the local architecture? Does it look authentic? I'm looking at this and thinking that looks interesting. Whatever that is there, I think that and that must be part of the same place. I'm eating at the moment, Matthew, that's why. Although I've more or less just finished. Let me just pause it a second, then I can move these plates. There we go. Alrighty then. Yeah, I reckon ED. Whenever you see switchbacks like that, it means elevation change usually. Architecture you're going to find here is old townhouses. Yeah, I didn't say that though, Tracy Van. I just said, does it look authentic for the area? Given where we are. I mean, I haven't got a clue. If you was to show me architecture around England, I could give you a clue, but not here. Beatnik, thank you for 28 months. For this area, the townhouses were built based by Hungarian houses. Right. Is that a yes? Right. Whoa. It suddenly went dark in the cab. All the lights outside went. Okay, thought it was a junction. Wait, dude, I'm not over the line and you've got right of way, so what gives? Got scared. Maybe he was giving way to a superior truck. Boston, mate, thank you. I think the camera's tilted slightly badly. Like that. Who do you recommend for X-Plane streaming? Cat Straight's good. Ty's good. Real World Pilot and well, Private Pilot. And he puts on a stream every Friday and Monday now, I think it is. Also a streamer in the Nuthouse stream team. Then you've got Max. He's also in the Nuthouse stream team. John Fly. He's not in the Nuthouse stream team. Chewy, but Chewy tends not to play X-Plane that much. He's more of a P3D guy. Cat Straighter. If you below my stream, it'll say Squirrel playing blah 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 in the Nuthouse. Click on the Nuthouse, and there's a bunch of streamers in there. You see Cat Straighters in there. Citation Max is in there as well. He plays X-Plane mostly. Mostly. He does do P3D. Hey Trotters. I couldn't believe it when I got hit by lightning. I was absolutely shocked. Okay, it's obviously Bad Joke Sunday. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, but Durka tends... I mean, I was specifically asked about X-Plane streamers. Durka mostly does P3D, I think, still. Whereas Cat Straighter and Citation Max are more X-Plane. I do Wally's. We played Fernbus a few weeks ago when the new DLC came out, but there's not really a lot going on in the bus sim world, you know? It seems like the world is incapable of producing the bus sim that everybody actually wants. It's weird. No, Wicked Mouse. I have it tuned. I did a video a while back about suspension settings and stuff. Like when they brought in the new physics. And how to drop to console and adjust settings and that kind of thing. Rip gearbox. Milan Radsteak, thank you for 22 months. Looks like we're getting a bit more rural here. I do have a map. It's down there. See? Well, I have showed you on the map where we're going. Basically heading across the north of Romania. House Representative, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the House. Welcome to the Nut House. House Representative. Kinga 350 has stopped recognising your GTN 750. Oh, right one. Where's that guy going? Is he going to stop? Nice. That's cool. Ooh, bridge. Bridge hype. We like bridges. Which bridge is this? Ooh, fancy. Look at that. I can't help but feel a suspension bridge might have been a better choice. Come on. It's a bit posh. It's built in the 50s. This doesn't look like a lake, Train Sim fan. Did it used to be a lake? It was a very straight bridge, wasn't it? I like how there's a load of shops in this big roundabout. It is late, but it's dry in the sun. Yeah. Mr. Billjam, thank you for 4 months. Welcome back, Nicholas. Or Nicholas, I should say. Can't get used to this 50 limit though. No, because on the map, that's the one that goes down to that twisty road, I think. Oh no, it's not. It's the next turn off for that. Which we'll have to try and come back that way if we can. Because that looks like a good drive through though. Damon, thanks for 2 months. Yeah, this looks pretty dried up. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. You're talking about trailer instability. The truck was ready to tip over then. If I'd have turned the wheel, it would have gone sideways. I could feel it going. I had to basically try and brake in a straight line. That was close. Nicholas, 3 years hype. Thank you, mate. Thank you for 3 years. Been watching your stream when you were playing Transport FIFA 1 pre-release. Blimey. Soon you'll be playing TF2. Have you seen the videos, Nicholas? There's another one going out today. Episode 3 is going out today, Nicholas, on YouTube. But I won't be playing it on stream until I've got Red Dead out the way. I didn't know that, puppies. That's where I've been going wrong. Thoroughly expecting to get pulled out on then. tour guide for today is the Train Sim fan. Now we're going to Targu Niemc, which is an impressive castle, and then Pascani, which hosts a railway factory, and then on to Lassi. It's a dog. Thanks, Train Sim fan. Seb, thanks for 59, mate. Oh. That doesn't look that exciting to me. You always preferred Pippin over Lassie. I preferred The Littlest Hobo. Remember the lyrics? There's a voice, keeps on calling me. Do you remember that song? Littlest Hobo? Classic song. Oh, this junction. This junction is actually insane, this junction. Are we honestly allowed? This is nuts. So we're actually allowed to sort of go all the way around and then to a sharp left and get into that lane there. That's insane. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this. So you go this way, but then you go, oh no, I'm going that way. In the UK, we would almost certainly have put traffic lights on that junction. Blocked FR, I've got news for you, sir. They're just AI, they're not real. They don't get upset if we block them. No, we'd never have a junction like that in the UK. That would not get approved. I think we'd actually just put a roundabout there, because that's screaming for a roundabout. Why put traffic lights when you can live on the edge? True. I don't know, Vardonator. Last couple of days it's been cold and flyable. Today it looks a very mixed bag. I need to see what the weather's like this week. I definitely can't go tomorrow, I know that much. I'll have to see how the rest of the week looks. I really would like to go flying though. However, two of the planes at the group have got issues with one's got issues with its attitude indicator, the other one's got an issue with its DI, and the parts are arriving this week, so two of the planes are definitely not flyable. I think the other ones are okay. So, we'll see. And also looks like my flying group is in mid-move. They're moving to another part of the airfield. So everything's a bit chaotic at the moment. Like the training centre's moved. The rest of the flying group moves this next couple of weeks, I think. The planes themselves will be relocated on the airfield. Hey, Daft Truck dealer. They look like very posh buildings over there, look. Detached houses with a basement and a fence all around them. That's insane. Look at that, they've actually written the word lassie in hedges, in hedgerows, see that? Oh, you say it as Yash? Really? That's weird, man. I would never, ever have pronounced that as Yash. It's not an L. Looks like one. How can it be Yash? How can a letter I both be a Y and a H? That doesn't make any sense. I think the cables between the lampposts are suspending a cable over the tram line, if you look. That's what's happening. The eye in Romania is unusual. It serves as a short eye and a normal eye. Sounds like overuse of the letter. Fair play, Daniel, yeah. Dough and cough, yeah. Well, that, at least that's 2 letters. It's a lot my seat down, it keeps moving. There we go. On the right we have the industrial estates of Yash, and on the right we have a mid-60s housing estate. You know, you said on the right twice then, Trenton fan. Not sure if you meant to do that. Whoa, what is that apartment? That's so weird. You've got these like almost commercial looking buildings directly opposite this power station, is it? Why is the sat-nav telling me to get in the left lane and then get in the right lane? What's going on? No, Bob at home, I do not. You know what? We need another guy in chat called the Tram Sim fan. Although I don't think anybody's made a tram simulator, but a Tram Sim fan, that would be great. Where are we going? Oh wow, okay. This looks like fun. I wonder if we can go around and come on it the other way. Interesting. It's not going to end well. George Michael, you gotta have faith. Bright99. Long-time watcher, wondering if you could help me. Whenever I put dipped headlights on an ETS2, it lights up everything like a floodlight. Could this be a ProMod issue? Could I change the light output settings on the console? No console setting as far as I know. It sounds like you're mapping a button to do that, which is your main beam. Maybe you should just have a look at the button mappings, because if you've got the right button, it should just do that. Yeah? Cycle between off, side lights and main lights. But the main beam is a different button, and it sounds to me like you've got a main beam activating. Visibility, you would definitely need a banksman for this. I would suggest. Just finished napping. It's alright for some. To be honest, you could easily do this with a keyboard, Alex. Like, it's slow driving like this with a keyboard's not really a problem. It's fine-grained control around corners where you have a problem with keyboard. Oh, what was all that about? Crunches and crashes and rip, and this is not going to end well? Something, something glove. You couldn't do it, fair enough. Just practice is all it is. So you just, like, the difference between keyboard steering is that you've only got, like, 3 settings. That, and that. And you've got to keep, like, doing this to get any sense of fine-grained control. Well, with a wheel or a controller, you can do that. That's the difference. It is technically possible, Chris Law, but you'd have to keep swapping a profile folder in and out to do it. Yeah, you can use mouse steering as well, that's the other option. Right, let's have a look. Actually, let's have a look at that. So, we've worked our way all the way over to Yash. If we can get a job to here, that would be nice, because we can go all the way through there. I want to see what that road's like, and we can pick up 3 cities on the way. And then maybe we can try and from here head through Bucharest, head east, and then south Istanbul, and loop, and basically come back up that way. Something like that. So really, how do you say that? Piteshti? Something like that? Whoa. There's one of those mad jobs that it always manages to throw in. That's close. That's very close. Ooh, interesting route. It's not the way I would have gone. I wanted to go that way. Non-alcoholic beer. Well, I think we'll just drive over to the Black Sea and tip it. What's the point in beer without alcohol, eh? Like 13 months, Roadmaster. You're in trucking school working on your CDL. Nice. Well, good luck. Let us know when you get your license, which I'm sure you will. So, do we take wooden beams and go that way? I think we do. Looks like a nice trailer, actually. Probably work well with a black truck. There was one straight to Bucharest. Yeah, but I don't want to go straight to Bucharest. That's the thing. I want to go over here and then go back east. Like, we can pick up this west side on the way back up. But I want to try and get as many... We can get 1, 2, 3, 4 cities in one route here. And then we can head over to Constantia with 4 cities that way to east. And then we can go south. I'd rather go bang, bang, bang. Bright99, Paul, when I get back onto Twitch, there was an advert and I missed everything you said. We'll have to watch the VOD back. Ah. Yes. Probably best watching the VOD for that one. Sorry about that. I don't have any control over the pre-roll ads. The best thing to do is, if you're going to do what you just did, is stay on the stream, like on your tablet or something, and then, you know, send the delivery in a different way. Go on your phone maybe, or PC. Is it early access? Yeah. Pre-release version. Press version. Press key, I think they call it. What happens if a tram hits you? I'll let you find out on your Euro truck train something. Razorback Rob, thanks for 38. I need to watch more live. You do. Found a great program called NVIDIA Updater on SourceForge. Wait, what? Downloads NVIDIA drivers automatically with no NVIDIA telemetry stuff. Oh, I see. It's because you don't want to use GeForce, right? I mean, you can just download the drivers yourself. You don't need to have GeForce. You just download the drivers. And then just check once a week if there's any updates. It's easy. For the record, you don't need to give them your personal info, Raven. They just want an email address. Email address and a password, that's all they want, so you can create an account.
Oh, yeah.
Bridge you're crossing is known as the Stone Bridge. Okay. First time donating, all new to this. Bright, thanks for the donations. Hope you get it sorted. So I don't think it's a big issue. You just need to map the right keys, I think. That's my gut feeling. Whoa, a roundabout with a tram smashing through the middle of it. Holy moly. That's a good one. What are the rules on that roundabout then? Because I didn't see any traffic lights, so how does the tram know when it's safe to cross? And who gives way to whom? the reality is not like that. The tram goes around a bit. All gives way to the tram. Is that the actual rule? But the point is you're going around a roundabout, you don't want to be checking if there's a tram smashing through the middle of it. You don't have good visibility at that point. Trams also have traffic lights. Yeah, I didn't see any at the junction though. Simon D, thank you for 64 months, Simon. Something like that definitely needs lights for the tram. Well, I think they have dash cams because of all the fraud that happens. I'm not sure if it's... I mean, I've seen plenty of dash cam footage where accidents have happened just on a straight piece of road, you know? It has nothing to do with the junction. And everything to do with the fraud that happens. People like doing crash for cash and stuff. Whoa! Blind. Good, thank you, Jack B. I'm guessing it's down here somewhere. Hey, Cobalt. Wow, it just did it again. Did you see that? Not as high as last time, but the trailer definitely like popped down as I approached it. Dom Depot. How can you call it Dom Depot? Oh my god. Right, so we're going to go down this road, which takes us through that wonderful twisty bit. And then we're going to go through Brasov. Past a discoverable. And then this looks a bit crazy by look at that switchback. There's some hilly shenanigans going on here. And then... well, now there's technically a discoverable here. I don't think I can bother with that. And then down through Craiova. There you go. Looks like a good run. So that's going to take us down to the southwest part of Hungary, like pretty close to the border. Hungary, Romania. Pretty close to the border with Bulgaria. And then we're going to head east after this if we can. Mr. Zinner, did I miss a decent config? Nope. Didn't do one. This is a truck we configured a while back. You're liking the When Darkest works super hard to get your job as ATC. Nice one, dude. Heartwarming, folks. Congratulations, sir. Yeah, once we've gone east, then we're going to go south and head towards Istanbul, I think. And then work our way back across. Yeah, don't forget today's about map discovery. What are we hauling? 22 tons of wooden beams. That's a funny looking horse. Normally they challenge me about my dress sense, Cat Spectre. They normally say the horse is amazing and then they challenge me on what I'm wearing. Welcome, go down. Get a fox hat. I probably have Petter on me. Is that a real fox? You like how the centre line is just a crack in the road? Yeah. The entire road is the width of the machine, times 2. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll go then. In a minute, I'll go in a minute, alright? $65 months? You what, mate? You went flying yesterday. 6 landing conditions that were 10 to 15, gusting 20 to 30. Ooh. I'm hoping for some nice weather this week, Cat. Do you know, from Monday to Thursday, I didn't even see the sky. It was just cloud. Rain and cloud and rain and cloud. It's been horrendous. And then Friday, when I'm streaming, it was like this outside on Friday. So yeah, I'm hoping for a good day. However, 2 of the planes, one of them the DI's broke and the other one the AI's broke, and they're waiting for the parts which should come this week. So that leaves potentially 1 other plane I can fly, because the 4th one's reserved for training. So yeah. But I want to go flying. And also they're moving the group, Cat, they're moving the flying group across the airfield. So they're in mid-move at the moment. It's a little bit chaotic through December. The training team's moved, the planes are going to move, and that means we'll start and refuel at a different place, so it's all fun at the moment. Yeah, Cessna 172. Although they've taken on a PA-28, I'm tempted to go and fly that again. I haven't flown Cessnas for a while now. I'm tempted to go back to the PA and see how I feel about it. I don't know, there's a lot of changes happening at the airfield. Ever since the air ambulance moved in, and then the Met Police have moved in now with the... they've got the helicopter station there. The Met Police have put like this big hangar almost in the middle of the airfield, and it's got like barbed wire fences all around it and stuff, cameras, and then they've got their own traffic light system. So if a helicopter's coming in or taking off, the lights start to flash, and then you have to be aware of the downwash from it, and then give way to the police helicopter. So it's all fun and game. A lot of changes happening. Hopefully for the better, I might add. Because at one point the future of the airfield was a little bit uncertain. There were, you know, obviously the various housing development companies have been knocking on the door to the council for a long time because they would love to build a housing estate on that thing, because it is right next to the M11. So they would love to build houses there. And the council didn't really know what to do with the airfield. They kind of inherited it, and they were like, well, we don't know how to run an airfield. But now the Met Police have moved in, and the air ambulance has moved in. The future looks a lot more secure, and not much chance of it turning into a housing state for at least 1 or 2 decades. Hopefully. I mean, it makes sense having the air ambulance there, and the because Essex and Herts, like, it's more or less on the border between the two, so it's actually a very good location for them to share an air ambulance. And the Met Police can take off from there, and they can be in London in like 10 minutes. Because it sits just outside the M25. Well, yeah, it's probably going to be a bit hectic for a few months, and then things will settle down. No, I don't think it's going to be a housing estate now. If the Met Police have just built a brand new multi-million-pound hangar there, you can bet that they've got like a 10 to 20-year lease on it. So that's not going to happen. Wait, where are we? Okay. So we're about to go through, how do you say that? Bacau? Bacau. Captain Flint, thanks for 45 months. Watch out for the snake, your truck might freak out. Lol. Thanks for 46, Teppo. Good evening. And Tootsie, thanks for 31. Wow, they painted this bridge yellow and black stripe. Look at that. That's nuts. I wonder if that's the other side of that dam we saw. Well, red, white's more the norm. That's the standard aviation colour scheme. Yeah, it does count. It's the same engine, same proprietary engine. But it's not like Romanian, more like Russian, really. Oh boy. Oof. Who's that then? I'm guessing that's not a train sim fan. It's like a king. Stephen the Great. Stephen? Alright, alright. That's not a king's name. Stephen the Great. That's like Gavin the Great. I mean, Gavin the Great would have been better. Has anyone seen Gavin the Great? What about his mate Stephen? Have you seen him? Stephen the Magnificent? Honestly, that's not a great name. Stephen the Superb. Oh boy. It's not a king, it's a ruler. He was famous against the Ottomans. Wasn't that a sofa? My mum used to have an Ottoman. Has anyone seen Gavin? It's bedroom furniture. An Ottoman is bedroom furniture. Look it up. Exactly. He conquered the Ottomans and then made a piece of living room furniture out of it. You didn't know about that, did you, Train Sim? Oh boy. There you go. You just learned something. Welcome to the History Channel. No, we don't know what Gavin is yet. Still haven't seen a horse and cart yet. Maybe they'll add cyclists for rural Britain roads. Yeah, if they update Britain, that is. I don't think they will. Did they ever update existing places? Yeah, they're redoing Germany, aren't they? But I don't know. It seems to like somebody there has to want to do it. That's the thing. Like somebody has to want to go back and do the UK. Otherwise, if they suggest, "Oh, let's go and redo the UK," and guys in the mapping team are like, "Well, who wants to do it?" Nobody puts their hand up. They'll probably just do something else. It's always a balancing act between creating new maps where you can make money or updating existing maps where you don't make money. Oh my god. This truck in front is going to slow me down all the way through this climb. Oh man. Wow, who put a cemetery there? Look at that. Oh my god. How on earth are you supposed to go and put flowers on the grave though? That's crazy. It's almost like that was there and then they built a road next to it. Flippin' heck. Come on, bro. Let's have some momentum through here. Maybe if I let that guy pull away for a bit. Man, you died on the curve. Maybe they all fought in the battle of the curve. So they built a curved road. Prime 8, welcome back. I mean, they had a battle of the bulge, so why not a battle of the curve? Doesn't have enough horses. Dude, I'm doing like 30% throttle right now. I'm trying to let him pull away. Good afternoon, gents. Yeah, we've not made it to the Black Sea yet. We're on our way, though. Just in a very roundabout way. Trailer tips quite easily. Look at that. Feels like there's been some adjustment to the trailer physics, because it seems like the really soft suspension. Like, that trailer's got a softer suspension than the truck by far. And so when you start turning the corner, it feels like the whole thing's just going to go over on you. Buccaneer Dan, thank you for 21. Razorback Robert's already doing that. It's already unstable. Do you recommend buying P3D when you have X-Plane 11? Dude. If you're at the stage where you're talking about buying a flight sim, you might want to wait for the Microsoft one. If you get into P3D, be prepared to spend money. Rugby time, thanks for 37. I don't know, Andy. I mean, I would kind of expect them to put it in the Microsoft Store. So yeah. Whether it will come with the Game Pass? Don't know. We just don't know yet. Yes, Thomas. Convoy details will be out soon. But there will be a convoy around Christmas time. I wonder why Train Sim fan. $2034. Are you joking, Train Sim fan, or that for real? Hugh Jackson, welcome back. So my trailer stability is like... It's weird.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Maybe it's just this trailer. Welcome back, what's it? Could be blocked, could be that. 22 tons, I don't know, I wouldn't call that a particularly heavy load, but... And the trailer itself has 3 axles, so I don't quite understand why it's so soft. I need to get past this truck. It's been doing my head in for so long. Where are we now? Brasov. We are here, so we've just gone through all of that twisty bit. And we're going around Brasov, and then through it, and then more kind of twisty road into Pitesti. The S is more like a sh. Yeah. It's quite flat round here, actually. Considering we just came out of a hilly section, there's a lot of level land here. Yes, it's a DAF. Well, Jens, I mean, it's the same old story, isn't it? When 136 comes out, Pro Mods won't work with it, and then the Black Sea DLC will come out, and Pro Mods won't work with that, and then the Pro Mods team will have to integrate what they've done with what SCS has done. This is nothing new. Pro mod's worth it. Considering it's free, I'd say it's worth it. Yes, comes out on Thursday. So you can probably expect 136 to drop before it, and then Black Sea. Volvo. Yeah, supposedly there's a pro mod for USA in the works. I don't know when that's going to deliver stuff. TK Lancer, welcome back. Ooh, castle. This looks like a nice little town. When's the next cowboy stream? Lol. Not today. Oh man, it's raining. Imagine if you could do that in real life. Oh, I want to go flying today, but it's raining. G_set weather 0. Okay, now I'm going flying. That little rest area, that's cool. Staff loves to rev to get its power. Right, more twisty roads. Yeah, this is some nice landscape. It's kind of, I don't know, hills, trees, river flowing through it. It's nice. Very scenic. Why, Bob? It's not underpowered. It's just the way that it delivers power. Yeah, this is like one of the nicer roads I've seen so far. There it goes. Told you. Did you see how utterly easy that is to do? Unbelievable. It's so unstable, that trailer. It just wants to go. It's almost like it's been loaded top heavy. It's weird. It's not like I was going fast. Thank you, Beaker. Cargo's moving around. Can you see it? Look at the angle. It's the trailer taking the truck over constantly. Look, so that was almost going again then. No, I've not seen the horse and cart yet. Ooh, that looks nice. See if that helps. Well, it's a bit softer now, I can see that. It's not as feisty. It still tips, but it's a lot more dampened. Whoa. We're in Romania. You can't really do that though, Cobalt, when you're in the middle of a bend. If you put the power down, you'll end up straight in the sidewall. Like, a couple of times I've caught it and straightened the wheel back off and then had to hit the brakes to slow it down in a straight line. But then I've ended up on the other side of the road. No idea, Boeing. Yeah, P-Bask, I showed it at the start, but you'll see it later. Nope, not in the detour event yet. Actually, I don't know, Chris. Is it in gameplay? Yeah, detours are on 50%. That's the default, I think. testy. Or something like that. That's a very posh building with a load of building supplies on the front. Wow, that's a big fuel station. In fact, that's a big roundabout. Look at that. Blimey. That's way too unstable, that train. Way too unstable. They've got some interesting road designs in Romania. Some interesting junctions. I don't know, Grimjaw, actually. You could try it. We're gonna have to make it daylight soon. Get no XP again. Mr. Zakruda, if you go to Twitch and click on games and click on ETS2, you can see who's streaming. Check the stability parameters you have set. They've changed the limits since you made parts of the video. Yeah, it definitely feels something has changed. Jacob, definitely. I can't remember what the parameters were though. Holy moly. Rep. Speaking of detours. I really don't want to have to go via Bucharest. I think they give us special permission. Oof. Wow, look at that rear axle. That looks bad, man. Enjoy, fellas. It'll buff out. Don't think that's going to buff out.